And now, Shockwave Sports presents Shock Wrestling's Triple F.
They said it couldn't be done. They said it would never happen. But folks, here we are. Triple F is back. We've been saying it for a long time. It's not season 4 yet. We are here.
Yes! Don't
we
be
are
making
here.
promises you can't keep.
We are here. Listen, we're here for a very special reason. It's the Triple F exclusive Shock Wrestling pay-per-view. The next big thing. My name is McHale, Ice Cold 3000, your reigning and defending Triple F champion. Here with my man, John Von Hollywood. We're back in the booth after a long time. It's been about a year.
Yes, but we were
here.
just in the booth on Monday Night Raw and together on Tidal Wave. It was kind of a slight little announcement at the very end of Tidal Wave when I said, since McHale retained, I guess we're going to see a special. And then at the end of Monday Night Raw, McHale and myself had brought up, tune in Wednesday. And here we are. It's Wednesday, not Fight Forever Friday. Does the Fs mean something different now in the new era, McHale?
5 fights at Freddy's.
5 fights at Freddy's, that's right. The next big thing. Great pay-per-view name. I also would like to point out that we, of course, got some of the crowd freeze over here. It is a Shock Wrestling pay-per-view. A very good new flavor.
Triple
fruit.
Triple fruit. Yeah, it kind of reminds me of the mixed berry Skittles.
Well, speaking of mixed berries, though,
oh boy.
we have 2 of Ace's, well, I was going to say Ace's creations. I guess technically the sock puppets are a short by myself on the Scary Box, while the aliens from the Boring Truth series are here. If you've never been to Triple F before, welcome to SmackDown Here Comes the Pain, one of McHale's favorite video games ever.
Yes.
And we have some fun competitions here tonight. You really wanted to spend time booking this whole episode. You've been talking about it for a year. You've been sitting on it.
I've been sitting on it. Folks, I'm the Willy Wonka of Here Comes the Pain. I need to make it clear. This is what you're seeing is all, I made it happen. I fought long and hard to become Triple F champion, and now here we are. We're back. The aliens from the Boring Truth movies are here. The kooks have been driven to the ring by, I still am trying to figure out who that guy is, but they're here. They're taking on the sock puppets. Now, the Dudley Boys were originally set to compete in this match. However, Devon has COVID and will not be here, but he's okay. He's okay. It's that new COVID.
As the sock puppets make their way down. Now, this was a very specially booked match by you, McHale, because we thought, why not get the new World Tag Team Champions of the Sock Puppets here on Triple F against some of the other Ace creations that you may have seen around here.
Yeah, and it seems like the Boring Truth aliens have been cooped up for the past year. They went right to work on the Sock Puppets. Look at this. Northern Light suplex.
I talked to them backstage just a bit ago, and I've heard that they apparently are very jealous that Ace had taken the sock puppets and brought them into the crowd pleasers and have, of course, we've waited all year for it, become the Shock Wrestling World Tag Team Champions as Pink Sock goes down onto the orange kook.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like the kooks have definitely contributed more to Shock Wrestling already. Oh, there's another Northern Lights here. Earl might have missed it. 2. I thought that was it. What is going on in this match?
Losing their mind. Listen, it's crowd pleasing, and as you can see, speaking of pleasing the crowd, McHale's favorite,
Timmy is front row.
is front row. Oh my. The Hardy aliens over there seem to be getting taken out easily by the sock.
Busting out all the high spots right off the top.
Now we have some more alien lore across Shock Wrestling universe. We have Gaz, the great Gaz, who is from Gazalopolis, the planet far, far away.
The great Gaz, like from
that's
Stones.
No, Gaz from
The Great
The
Gazoo.
BWI's
Hello, Dum Dum.
trainee.
Oh,
Petey
yeah.
Colombo's best friend. Yes,
Dude,
you've seen him over on Proving Grounds.
How-
Which we might have Proving Grounds competitors here tonight on Triple F.
I'm nervous for that, but I mean, this is another pinfall.
Oh
Two.
my.
No! All of these 2 counts are looking like 3s to me if you're not taking a huge pause between the 2 and the 3. Yeah,
Earl's
like-
doing his classic that you love, the
Yeah,
slow
freezing
count
up.
holding.
Yeah. Earl is gives a new meaning to the word crowd freeze.
Here we go.
Another twist of fate by the aliens.
Now, that is, I guess, a fault in an older game like Here Comes the Pain, where you can only have so many options when it comes to like your 2 finishing moves, you know?
Yeah, so this is where I'm kind of tossed up. Folks, we'll talk a little bit behind the curtain here. There was some discussion of Triple F possibly returning in a different game. The problem I find when we look at stuff like that is there's such a big jump after Here Comes the Pain that it becomes so much more intricate. And like I was looking at that creation suite in 06 a couple days ago, and I was like, damn, dude, it would take like an hour to make one person. I banged out a couple CAWs here, and I'm not going to tell you how long, but it was less than 20 minutes.
It did take a little bit, to be fair. I was sitting there right along with you, banging out some CAWs as well, and I get the feeling, McHale. It's not so much that it's complicated, it's just time-consuming.
Yeah.
You know what I did get to watch you do while you were testing for a very special live event, a 1,000 subscriber special,
Yes, looking
that will
forward
come
to
up
that.
soon. Oh, 2,
2,
3.
3. The sock puppets.
I felt the slow count there, McHale. I was real worried. The
There's like
sock
1,
puppets at your
2. Are you sure?
Are you sure? 3. Your World Tag Team Champions continue the reign of dominance here at Shock Wrestling, while also telling the boring aliens to F off.
Yeah.
Quit your whining that Ace doesn't love you guys as much as he loves the sock puppets.
You know, Ace is always talking about, I'm going to make another one. Where is it? It's 2
Dude,
Thanksgivings ago.
Wait, I was gonna also bring up I'm supposed to be making another sock puppets. I'm waiting for you to star in sock puppets just like you did in one of those
In
boring
Boring
films.
Truth, yeah. Maybe the day will come where all of the Shockwave media properties cross over and fight, and we all like conclude our Diesel and Remote are there and they die, so that we don't make any more slime
They're the
games.
endgame sacrifice. As we move on,
Mr. Pitchman, I don't feel so good.
We have a little bit. It's funny. We didn't invite Ace to the booth. He
No,
is
we didn't.
recovering well in the hospital. If you
Yes.
missed it, Monday Night Call was hosted by McHale and myself.
Because of that, because of Ace's condition.
Well, we were going to be there because of the trade deadline celebration, of course, but then he was attacked by the masked figure that has been running around here in Shock Wrestling, who we will hopefully avoid tonight. Now, McHale.
I mean, speaking of masked figures,
Well, yes, the Gutbuster masked figure, who is the point I was trying to make. This was a very special Ace request to have Gutbuster, who I, of course, welcomed with open arms, as Gutbuster is a Triple F original, McHale.
Yes.
He was here on episode 1. You
Remember the
weren't
crowd
here episode
pleasers?
1. Well,
No,
you were. You were in a match.
I
but
was
you
I
weren't
was
on-
I
in
was
the booth.
grinding. I was working. What were you doing while I was working?
I was in the booth here.
Well,
As
yeah.
The Rock gets choke slammed by the Gutbuster. No!
Right off the bat, the Great One getting taken down by
You
the
did
Gut One.
want The Rock to originally face the Raven, but if you guys missed it, Tidal Wave did not end too well for the Raven, all you Raven
Yeah.
crybabies out there.
Haven't been able to get a hold of the Raven the past couple days, but we'll find out more Friday night. It's trick is The Rock. It's a devastating DDT. I hate that The Rock was doing shit like the kip up, like at the end of this. Like this is The Rock for like a year, and everybody hated him. This was him at his best, as
There
we learned
are a
this
few
year.
characters in this game that I've gone through. Oh, into a
Cover.
pin. Wait, what did we learn this year? Were you going to
Well,
bring up
I'm just saying-
WrestleMania 40?
Well, The Rock returned this year, and after like years of people saying he should do this, he was Hollywood Rock. which was this
Yeah.
gimmick. You might not know it now if you're somebody who like came into wrestling later. Was legitimately so hated at the time. Everybody hated The Rock because they felt betrayed that he was. This was the first time like a wrestler like legit wasn't like he took a deal to go to another company. He was too good for wrestling. He was going to make movies.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they hated The Rock for that. And The Rock was supposed to be a good guy. So when it came time for him to drop the belt to Brock Lesnar was supposed to be this big heel. The crowd booed The Rock so bad that after the show went off the air, The Rock got up and cut a heel promo and said that everything that he did was for them and that they're the reason that he was walking right out the door.
Yeah.
And as he hits a devastating people's elbow here on the Gutbuster.
It's fascinating because I always look at The Rock's movie career. Look at Earl. As The Rock's movie career, where you think at the time where everybody started hating him in wrestling, you wouldn't even put him in the star power in Hollywood as much as you would.
People didn't like him in movies
4
either,
years later.
to be clear.
That's what I'm saying. As The Rock pins the Gutbuster. No, he doesn't. Welcome to Triple F, everybody.
Welcome back to Triple F. It is The Rock versus the Gutbuster.
So, what movies were around that time that you're describing? What year was that in wrestling?
So that was like 2002, 2003. So The Rock's filmography at that point, we're looking at the Mummy,
Doom,
The Mummy, Scorpion King, Walking Tall, which is pretty good. That was the outlier.
So it wasn't even Tooth Fairy era yet, or Game Plan era.
He was doing some out of the box roles. The Rock played a gay guy in Walking Tall. Like that's some like
interesting.
Yeah, he's a gay bodyguard. Which is like like for 2002, a wrestler to be like, yeah, I'll play that part. Pretty progressive with The Rock.
We gotta watch that together.
Yeah, we'll do a Shockwave reviews Walking Tall. I remember when I was a kid, I was like dying to see that movie because The Rock was in it.
Because The Rock was in it. I remember Tooth Fairy and Game Plan. Game Plan, right?
Yeah, I remember the Game Plan. I'm allergic to cinnamon. Yeah.
Because
I remember that movie.
My brain just jumps ahead to the Fast and Furious franchise.
Gridiron
after that
Gang,
stuff, I guess.
Where The Rock is in prison and teaches guys how to play football. It was like The Longest Yard, but not.
I
funny.
do know what movie you're talking
Yeah.
about. Did not see it. I like both Longest Yard movies.
I'm a fan. Yeah, I'm a fan of the second one. I often misremember that The Rock was in that movie, but he was not. It was Stone Cold and Kevin Nash and the Great
Nash?
Khali.
Yeah. And wasn't there another? Wasn't Goldberg also in it?
Goldberg, Nash, Great Khali, and Stone Cold were all in that movie. Somebody was a wrestling fan.
What movie would you have Cody star? What type of character would you have Cody Rhodes star in if we could get him in a movie?
Remember?
If you're like, Cody, we want you to act, you know?
Remember the whole thing in The Longest Yard was everybody was like shocked when they saw that Goldberg's dick was like humongous?
Yes.
I'd make Cody the opposite.
Oh. The Rock gets slammed down by Ace's Gutbuster into a cover here on Triple F Special. Earl with the slow count.
Wow. Quite a crowd-pleasing finish to that match as Hollywood superstar Dwayne Johnson sent packing.
Now, do you believe he will appear at WrestleMania 41?
I mean, we'll see. I think there's a lot of interesting people for Cody to face, but I'm one of those people who's starting to feel
don't think Cody's going to face him.
Yeah, I mean, maybe Roman.
I feel like the Roman and Rock match may actually happen.
That would. I mean, they did set it up in Vegas, and WrestleMania will be in Vegas this year. But
speaking
of dream matches, you're
the meat match of the
folks,
night.
This was one that I couldn't let this event go on without. I needed to see what would happen if the OG stepped in the ring with ShockWrestling's Goldberg, the Carrot.
The next big thing, pay-per-view. Goldberg is here tonight and ready to go.
Goldberg looking like he just stepped out of the last episode of Nitro. This guy is fresh from his prime. Look at that, the Shockwave flags in the background. John Von Hollywood modded the fuck out of this game.
which is the real reason why we haven't moved on.
Yeah, true. True that. I mean, oh, in new gear nonetheless, and no fingers, the Carrot is here.
Oh, he's got fists.
Yeah, he's got big fists. Well, during our meat match, I think this is the appropriate time to bring up. We did lose one of wrestling's most legendary meat men. And in the most respectful way possible. Rest in peace to Sid. I do want to take some time since Sid's passing. JVH and Ace will tell you this like off the record or whatever. I'm a big Sid fan. I love showing, specifically Ace, just like hilarious clips of Sid I find from just random episodes of old Nitro and Raw. And there are some really great moments in there. He's a hilarious dude. But yeah, one of wrestling's most like legendary, scary, big guys. And I feel like a lot of the guys today like owe everything they have. Like a guy like Braun Strowman, a guy like Bronson Reed, a guy like even, dude, Samoa Joe. All of these big men that we are like kind of, impressed with athletically more so than like somebody like the Big Show. Well, I thought it was going to be it right there with the Carrot, by the way. But they all owe something to Sid. And it is a loss that is definitely felt throughout the wrestling world. It seems like a lot of people had a deep appreciation for Sid, which was very nice to see. So many great Sid stories.
Yeah.
JVH, you want to hear my wrestling fun fact for the day about it's
sure.
Sid related?
Tell me.
So in 1992, WCW did a storyline. Sid won their World Heavyweight Championship. Okay? This is pre-internet, and back in those days to save money, you tape about 3 weeks of TV at a time in a week or so. So WCW has Sid winning the championship, and these first 2 weeks is him champion. After this taping, Sid is involved in an incident involving Arn Anderson, where Sid ends up attempting to stab Arn Anderson with a pair of scissors and stabs himself.
Yeah, I have read this before.
He gets fired from WCW immediately, makes the jump to WWF. Only problem, of course, they have 3 weeks of him filmed as their main character of their show.
Oh yeah, I didn't even think of that.
So they just replaced him.
Now
with a
listen here,
different
Shock
guy.
Wrestling Universe. Don't you guys be running around with scissors backstage, because we pre-tape here as well.
Every man.
Looking at you, Ev!
I don't know, Rod Kip, you watch your mouth. I don't, but, dude, so, I love the scissor story because there's a sequel. Later on,
oh my God.
Sid runs into some WCW guys while he's in WWF, and he's talking shit. The guy that he runs into specifically is Brian Pillman, who's much smaller than Sid. Brian Pillman's a cruiserweight. And Sid's talking all this shit like, oh, WWF is more successful because they don't put the big guys with the little guys. Of course, Sid intentionally injured Brian Pillman in WCW. Low blow there by the big man, Goldberg. Sid is talking all this shit to Brian Pillman. Brian Pillman's like, how about we step outside and we can see who's the real tough guy here. Sid lifts up his shirt showing a giant bandages and is like, oh, I can't fight you right now. I'm injured. And Brian Pillman's like, all right, you pussy. Like, get out of here then. Sid leaves the bar. I wish I could see this in real life so bad. Sid leaves the bar and apparently returns with a weapon. And his weapon of choice was the squeegee from his car. And he wanted to fight Brian Pillman with the squeegee. And everybody just left Sid out of the bar.
Down the
Cover
the
2,
pin.
3, perfect timing. He didn't need a squeegee to do it.
No, he did not. That needs to be a weapon added into
dude.
the 2K video game
Imagine
series, the squeegee.
I'm imagining, I'm guessing it was the ice scraper from his car, but wow. Imagine that guy be like, oh, come outside and fight me. What, you're afraid
and
of
Carrot, in honor of Psycho Sid, Goldberg, why me? Why me?
Goldberg! Another great Psycho Sid moment. Dude, all of our audience, if you have a memory of Sid, look it up because it's probably much funnier than you remember it being.
Yeah, leave any stories down in the comments below.
There's
I love
so many.
reading wrestling stories. I know, McHale, I talked to him about it, and he sent me like 20. McHale, what the hell is
There's
on my screen right now?
This is... I cooked this one up. I woke up in a cold sweat the other night, and I was like, what if we did something to tie in... So, some brand synergy, the two McHale brands, the Triple F and the PWF. We have a special Elimination Chamber match tonight, and folks, the winner of this match will challenge for the PWF Championship at a later date. We're starting off the legend, George the Animal Steel, and everybody's favorite YouTuber, Stevie Richards.
Stevie Richards, I am a big fan of him. I have brought him up multiple times before. McHale introduced me to the lore of Stevie Richards.
Yeah, well, and my father introduced me to Stevie Richards.
Yeah.
Tag partners back in the day.
Now.
Oh my god. Dude, a minute into the match, George the Animal Steel busting out the Brock Lock. Alucard will tell you, one of the most painful wrestling moves to be put in by an older sibling. And when it happened to me, I could not believe how it felt. And I was like, damn, I
Now, this is quite the matchup here. You have quite the competitors here tonight.
I wanted to pick my favorites of the new and old. George the Animal Steel, obviously a fast-paced competitor, wrestled at WrestleMania 2 against the Macho Man. So I figured, why not? He's in the new game. He could show up.
We said this last time we had an Elimination Chamber on Triple F. I love the camera angles that does. How it zooms out to do the
The Elimination Chamber so inconsistent with that stupid light trick thing. I'm surprised it actually made it into this game.
Frogman joining the matchup, immediately going after Stevie Richards, but the Animal wanting to eat the frog.
Yeah, the Animal. He had a frog friend back in the... Or it was like a weird stuff. I think it was called Thing. I wonder where Vince got that name from.
So... You have, our shout-out, weekly shout-out, I guess, to Mikhail's cat.
Seymour.
Do you have to deal with him trying to eat any frogs or anything?
He likes to eat wires.
We have Bufu frogs around here, down in the south. Those are poisonous to animals. Ooh. So we're always like, hey, don't sniff it. As Rod Kip is here.
Rod Kip is here, not taking the hat off.
Not a great weekend for Rod Kip. Lost at Tidal Wave to Codebreaker and Perkin. As Rod Kip from the top flies down onto Frogman. Of course, not a great weekend, at least in my perspective, because Rod Kip has officially joined the crowd pleasers. And on Monday, we saw that he was officially traded to Monday Night Raw. Rod Kip walked out with Nicholas in quite a moment on Monday Night Raw.
Well, I mean, can't root for Rod Kip knowing that if he would win, he'd challenge for the PWF title and take it right back to the crowd pleasers after I fought so hard to get them off my brain.
I don't think Mooch would lose to Rod Kip.
Well,
or
whoever the champion is at that time. Mooch has got a lot to worry about, folks. Later on tonight, I'm going to be stepping out of the booth because in our main event this evening, the Triple F title is on the line in a triple threat match. I invited my old buddy Mooch to come take a shot at it. I thought maybe he'd like that. And I invited a little somebody else, too, by the name of Adam.
Yes, what a interesting main event. The Triple F Championship on the line. McHale versus Adam versus Mooch. Now, you, Mooch, and Adam haven't all been in the ring together in quite a while here in Shock Wrestling Universe.
Well, that's Triple F, baby. We make it happen.
Hey, yes, the land of opportunity. As Ultimo Dragon throws down. Stevie's been getting beat up, but has survived so far in this matchup.
On. Ultimo Dragon might eliminate Stevie here.
God damn it. Well, Stevie was my pick to go after the PWF Championship, but I guess it's gonna be Ramon!
All right, let's go, Ramon. bringing his ass into the match now. I am kind of just hoping it's not. You know what? I hope it is George Animal Steel in a really sick way. How fucked up would that be if George the Animal Steel versus Mooch for the PWF Championship main evented a Caw?
Frogman
I'd be
taking
surprised.
down the Dragon. Rodkip with quite the moveset here against Ramon tonight.
Yeah,
We've
Rodkip,
seen Ramon doing pretty well over on Friday Night Strike recently.
Ramon has been holding it down. That's why, since day one, I've always believed in him. And I think that sooner or later in Shock Wrestling, one of those close victories that Ramon is so famous for having is going to stick. And we're going to see a crowning moment in his career. But today might be that day as he takes on Rodkip here. He's moving pretty fast. These two are trading blows left and right.
Rodkip versus Ramon still in the corner as the Animal goes after the Dragon. Frogman joining them.
He just got hit with the bullfrog, I guess. That wasn't a bulldog if Frogman is doing it. Frogman going up top. Oh, and the seated leg drop.
Rodkip and Ramon, the two, no offense, Frogman, the two real Shock wrestlers in this matchup.
Yeah, I would say so.
Continuing to go, Ramon's probably, there's that slight friendship between the Clique and the Nest, amongst some of the members.
Not Rodkip. Rodkip doesn't
Not
want to be part of
anymore.
the Nest.
Rodkip left. Also, you kicked Nye officially out of the group chat, I heard.
I just took him out of the group chat. I didn't kick him out. He could, I guess he can't out of
Listen, on Monday he said, we heard it, folks, all together in the booth. We heard what he said on Monday, that he's going to just have to remove him from the group chat. On Tuesday,
what would you do?
Guess who texts me? Guess who texts me on Tuesday?
Nye.
None other than Ramon, saying, hey, just so you know, McHale did remove him. And I went, that motherfucker!
And he was also like, do we have any updates on the album?
Do we have any updates on the album that we set a release date for?
Yeah, it's still coming out.
Here we go.
Pinfall. Who just got eliminated? Was that
I
George?
think it was the Animal.
Cover here, but Ramon tried to eliminate Ultimo Dragon. Ultimo Dragon making his debut.
Wait,
here
who
at
eliminated him?
I don't know what
Was it
happened
Ramon?
there. It might have been
Damn.
Ramon.
Beating up the Dragon tonight.
Ramon
Showing
hitting
off.
the slime driver, and Rodkip looking for something here. A pile driver onto Frogman.
Not the neck of the frog.
Cover.
Into a cover.
Two.
Two.
No, I thought that was it for Frogman, but Frogman hanging on here. Imagine Frogman versus Mooch challenging for the PWF title. You'd have to go to the other brand.
Maybe I don't have to imagine it, McHale. Maybe
Yeah.
it will happen here tonight.
For the longest time, we said, imagine a Triple F pay-per-view. Here we are.
And here we are. Oh, Frogman missing.
Broke his neck.
Again, Ramon going after Ultimo Dragon.
Cover
into
here.
a cover. Two. Kick out.
Rodkip was going to break up the pin in an Elimination Chamber match just to hurt his own odds, I guess.
Listen, this is a new version of Rodkip. This is the crowd-pleasing Rodkip. We haven't dealt with him yet.
Yeah, apparently he is coming off vicious here. Rodkip was a guy, I'm going to be honest, I had a lot of faith in as an athlete, but I just felt like he didn't deliver because of his commitments to other people on the Nest and weaker links on his team. But now it's like almost the opposite, where I don't like to see the crowd pleasers have him as a weapon at their disposal.
I completely agree. McHale is... Oh, Frogman going for the cover on Dragon. Another kick out. Ramon versus Rodkip here tonight. Once again, #1 contender shot for the PWF World Championship. None of these competitors have been a world champion before.
Ultimo Dragon included, as he's eliminated from the match, I guess, so that's that.
Oh, well. Look at this! Shock wrestlers, thank God.
They tried with Ultimo Dragon in WWE. They were like, oh, cool, we can put a Rey Mysterio on the other brand, too. And then just nobody fucked with him like that.
Listen, I get it.
I like
I'm a huge fan. I'm a huge fan of Kane. But I completely understand why. Like,
you could just make like another Kane, like
yeah. But the Kane that I liked was Kane for only 2 years. You know what I mean?
Yeah. What do you mean? What Kane? The bald one?
I love the original, like the origin story.
Yeah.
After that, don't really care.
Yeah, Kane becomes a little silly once they were like, oh, I guess he has to
And then
talk.
once they unmasked him,
Kane being unmasked was cool, though, because he went crazy.
yes, I agree. As an adult.
Electrocuting Shane McMahon's balls. That was around this time. He electrocuted
When did the
Shane
movie come out? Was that years later?
Yeah, the movie came out in like 06, but hilarious that they made like a Kane origin movie that was like to suggest an alternate. That was like Ultimate Comics Kane.
Yeah, yes, exactly. It was
Like-
Elseworlds.
It was like if Kane wasn't the Undertaker, he'd be a fucking serial killer that collects
know what?
eyeballs or some shit.
You know what comics I've been reading recently?
What?
I actually went and read the Gwenpool comics
Okay.
because I saw them. Of course, she's going to be in Fortnite, and I didn't know who that character was. And
Yeah.
I was like, oh, cool. I like that it's not related to Gwen or Deadpool.
I was gonna say she's not Gwen Stacy, right?
Yeah, her name's Gwendolyn Poole, and she's from the real world and accidentally enters the comic world. I like her fourth wall breaking better than Deadpool's. Like, I like, because she hasn't read the end of her story, so she determines her own story, you know? Whereas
Yeah.
Deadpool can kind of be OP with his. I think it's very interesting. And the art style, it's done by the same artist that the Avatar The Last Airbender comics, and I like that art style too, so I went through it, and I was like, oh, this is pretty cool. But anyway,
wonder
the
if
Ultimate
she's-
Comics, I did not know Deadpool's redesign for the Ultimate Comics was so different. Like, I remembered
yeah.
it from the video game Shattered Dimensions, but I didn't remember that, like, damn, that design was really different.
He has that very strange mask. The
Yeah.
one, like it's like a luchador mask. It reminds me of Bane.
Yeah. It kind of reminds me of Rush Rivera's mask.
We'll be
Proving
seeing
Grounds.
later on tonight.
Special
Frogman.
tag team matchup.
Frogman
Frogman.
hitting something big. No! Oh, he missed. He missed.
Ramon rolling away. I can't believe Ramon might have a shot at the PWF World Championship.
What do you mean? He almost won the world title in his first match.
I know, that's what I'm saying, but you brought it up earlier. Ramon's gotten these chances after chances, but just hasn't gotten there yet. I'm waiting. We have
he's
a month for his album, dude. We have
Yeah.
a month for whatever else could. We got proof. We got Triple F. We didn't know this was gonna happen.
Look, dude, that John Cena dropped the album. It went platinum. He wins the WWE title. It happens like in that order.
Yeah.
So
So
I'm
the
just
same
saying.
year John Cena retires,
Yeah, we need a new
Ramon's
John
gonna
Cena.
go platinum.
I feel like he'd be like the new Logic or J. Cole over John Cena, but somebody like not as cool. Cover. Rod Kip eliminates the Frogman. It is down to one guy from Caw, one guy from Strike. Let's go, Ramon.
What a final
DDT.
two here tonight. This is wild, McHale. Both these competitors never been a world champion here at Shock Wrestling.
Both of them, I could tell this is a situation where you're so close to victory you can taste it. I remember those moments before I was world champion back when I was Rising Stars champion. I don't even remember. I think that was the championship I won before. Having that victory to my name, I remember the final moments in the match. I don't even remember who I won against. I think it was Remy Core. But cover by Ramon, kick out. But I just remember those final moments being on the cusp of a win. Ramon has got to be feeling crazy right now. Every punch you throw is another point you earn for yourself. Uh-oh. As Rod Kip slingshots Ramon, not quite connecting with the glass casing of the Elimination Chamber pod. But Ramon has got Rod Kip laid out now. 1, 2, no! It looked like Rod Kip was knocked out. I can't believe it.
This is wild. Rod Kip with the opportunity of a lifetime. Ramon with the opportunity of a lifetime. Luckily, the remnants of PWF still alive within McHale as well
1,
as Triple F. You
2,
saw what he was able to
no!
do here? No. not enough. It is insane to see, McHale, your growth over the last year, managing 2 failed brands, only to come back
Excuse
as
me?
champion.
They're both pretty alive right now. Ramon asking for the handshake. Can we do this respectfully?
Yo, what?
But oh, and he dabbed on him. Oh, it's smacking him.
Oh my God, what's happening?
I
here
haven't
on
seen
Triple
a
F?
I haven't seen a dab since 2018. I can't believe Ramon just did that.
It's like we're back in college, McHale.
Yeah.
Oh,
Not
look at
that
this,
kind of
though.
dab. But oh, Hurricane Rana. The dance thing from TikTok.
Ramon getting the upper hand.
Looking for
going
another
for another
handshake. Say, please, put
Rod
this
Kip getting
aside.
confused. Rod Kip is a little gullible like that. I
Yeah.
can manipulate him into playing Roblox, I'm sure.
Yeah, Rod Kip is a little bit.
Oh, no! Bloody Ramon!
Ramon.
What an
is
intense
busted open.
matchup.
Dude, he's
What an
really
elimination chamber.
bad. Whoever wins this, it's gonna be a hard-fought victory either way.
Now, it's funny you booked an elimination chamber matchup because we are also going to have a women's elimination chamber at Dragon Dynasty later this month. Our first ever women's elimination chamber in Shock Wrestling as another cover here.
2,
3!
Rod Kip is your new #1 contender for the PWF Championship.
The
Wow.
PWF World Championship. Rod Kip, wow. I can't believe you left Friday Night Strike to go to Monday Night Caw and join the crowd pleasers, but things are looking on the up and up for Rod Kip here in the Shock Wrestling universe.
What a map, match! What a map! I'm looking. I said map by accident because I'm looking at what entrance was used for the elimination chamber in this game. But as we move on, congratulations to Rod Kip. I'm sure I'll get a weird text from Ramon later tonight that he's upset. But we continue on here on PWF.
Oh boy.
On PWF Triple F.
Don't confuse. You're you're time jumping. You're jumping between dimensions, and so everything's kind of blending together.
Speaking of jumping through dimensions, we have a very special match up next. The Jobbers Union is here to support the Butcher. Andre and Frogman will be at ringside for this match. But John Cena has brought along some of his celebrity friends to act as lumberjacks in this match. And I've been told that those 2 celebrities are none other than Guy from the movie Free Guy and Mr. Beast.
What a roundup you have here in the Lumberjack matchup. Now, as you can tell, folks, here on Triple F, we are at the SmackDown stage.
Yes.
Are you? Oh my God!
Look at this
What a
guy.
John Cena!
What?
Wow.
Yeah. And
Different era.
This is before any. His overall in this game is 75.
Damn, bro, that's not good at all.
That means John Cena was one of the lowest rated wrestlers this year, which is crazy. In 2 years, he's the champion when you buy the game.
Yeah. It's weird because, once again, we are going into this match with our whole perspective of 2025, the retirement tour for John Cena.
Yeah, like
really excited to see what they do across multiple dates. Carver, though.
The Carver was looking for something there, but John Cena is not letting it happen. Suplex here by the future GOAT. He's barely not the prototype at this point. You can even see this, the game, they gave him wrestling boots. So that shows you where we're at.
Are you sure they're wrestling boots?
So, back in this time period, John Cena owned the world's largest collection of wrestling boots. And did wear them, I think, like, briefly. There was 1 week as well where John Cena was injured, like, slightly injured, and he had to wear a knee brace, and he wore long pants. I always thought that was a cool look for him as well. He had, like, Zubas on. But I always felt like if John Cena became a bad guy, he should wear jeans again.
Yeah.
Irish whip here.
Thrown over.
And Free Guy is lingering outside the ring. Frogman stepped in to cover for that. What'd you think of the movie Free Guy, John? I've never seen it.
You haven't seen it?
No.
Yeah.
I've seen that clip where he does a commercial for the Marvel movies. Can you imagine, like, going to see a movie thinking, like, you've escaped, like, finally this would be an original idea, no Marvel shit in this movie, and then he turns into the Hulk at the end?
Well, to be fair, the whole movie was already Ready Player One coded.
Yeah,
That's
true.
what I expected from the movie. I didn't expect a original story to not have a shit ton of references in that type of movie.
He should have
To
turned
me,
into, like, Wreck-It
it was a
Ralph or
better.
something.
You know what I called it?
What?
When I watched it, I'm not a huge fan of it or anything. I said it's a better Ready Player One.
I guess.
I think
didn't
the
like
story
Ready
is
Player One.
pretty interesting. In
Oh,
it, the like
AA.
plot, the
That he can't die or whatever.
the hunting of the code.
Oh yeah.
How basically they took the source code and built the game on it, and then Free Guy's an AI that was able to just develop rapidly and kind of, not to say gain sentience, but he's Deadpool in the movie.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
They wanted to make a Disney Deadpool.
Which even then, it's not like he's a character that's going to be. You know what I want to talk to you about as
What?
the Carver drop kicks John Cena down here on the SmackDown stage?
Free Guy 2?
No. What do you think about the new DreamWorks logo? The opening that will play before every film.
There's a new DreamWorks logo.
There's a new DreamWorks opening. Oh! Carver taking down
looking
John
it up.
Cena. No, don't look it up. Just
Okay.
look at my screen.
Oh, it's ugly. I hate that. I saw that already.
The video?
Yeah, with all the characters.
Okay, so the only ones that aren't interchangeable are Shrek, Fiona, and Donkey at the end. I went, oh, that's fine.
Yeah. Whatever.
I don't like that we need a 40-second intro to everything. What am I talking about? You guys just watched the Triple F intro. That was
Like,
already
with Shrek, there hasn't been a new Shrek movie in 15 fucking years.
Well, he's their mascot. He's their Tinkerbell.
They should
or
make
Mickey.
more movies then. Like, where are they? They would make a lot of money.
People were angry that Boss Baby and Poppy from Trolls were in there, but once
I love
again,
Boss
those are two
Baby.
sections that are able to be interchangeable within the new DreamWorks logo. Which
Boss
I find
Baby's fine.
fascinating.
But, I mean, he did kill somebody in real life, so I guess it's like hard to... It's hard to talk about the Boss Baby now. What a movie.
What's your
though.
favorite arena from this era?
From this era? I love the Vengeance stage. Like just like the two big like square boxes and then the like the neon Vengeance logo in the middle. I'm a big fan of the old SummerSlam one as well.
Yes.
It kind of looked like it was like the film reel kind of thing with like the 3 circles. I thought that one looked cool. I'm a big sucker for stages of this era. John Cena with the
Yeah, I
power
like the
slam there.
fist.
Yeah, the
I
fist is
completely
definitely
understand
cool.
not doing it. 3. There we go.
Cena ended that match not with the AA, but with just a random scoop slam. Carver
The GOAT
wasn't
is
worth it.
on his retirement tour and did not want to give it to the people here tonight.
Well, he wasn't going to put over a guy from AEW.
Well, or yeah. John Cena wins in tonight's matchup against the Carver.
Another thing, John Cena was a heel in this game. He slapped the referee's hand away. Word life. Basic thugonomics.
still
Educate
have-
yourself, Carver.
We still have a few special matchups here tonight on the Triple F Next Big Thing pay-per-view, including it's time for some competitors that you may have seen around from Proving Grounds.
Oh,
we
yes.
have Rush Rivera and JT taking on Edge and Christian. Now,
Rush
this is not the
Rivera.
first time we've done an Edge and Christian match in this game when they are not a team in this game.
Cover your eyes. Cover your eyes.
Cover! Don't look!
Don't
Clear
look.
the
Don't
screen!
look, boy. I did not know that was going to be there. That was bad. Uh-oh.
As I was saying, this is the second time I've had to make them a tag team in this game.
Jericho and Christian. Cover your eyes again.
Jesus, god damn it!
Jericho and Christian.
How am I even gonna commentate this match with you now, McHale? I'm so embarrassed.
Well, we know,
Here are people we're not embarrassed about.
yes. Justin Thunder
No,
and
no. JT from Proving Grounds is not Justin Thunder.
Clarification. Thank you for that. It's
JT.
just JT.
From Proving Grounds is here. And ready to go tonight. He had quite the matchups over the past few weeks in the Proving Grounds tournament, but was unable to make it through, losing to Konkaiva in the final round. Konkaiva versus Duke Havoc is what happened at Tidal Wave, and Duke Havoc went away with it and got the Proving Grounds championship. JT here, though, great competitor from the tournament, joining us tonight, will be in tag team action with Rush Rivera. Rush Rivera faced Petey Colombo in the episode 6 of the Proving Grounds tournament, but had lost, and it became Petey Colombo versus Duke Havoc. Welcome, Rush Rivera. Of course, Rush Rivera's lore, he trained with Echo from Andre's Goons. So we know that Rush Rivera and Echo were friends at one point. They ended up facing in round 1 of the Proving Grounds tournament.
Yes.
I've been a huge fan of Rush Rivera. He's one of the 4 competitors on Proving Grounds that has the Cody Vader. I said we should have them all fight to who gets the Cody Vader.
Well, that'll be for Proving Grounds Season 2.
Yeah.
Rob's
which,
project that he has to
been
do.
announced.
Oh.
It's wild. It's wild that Proving Grounds Season 2 gets announced. Me and you come back with Triple F. Yet people still accuse me of being pro BWI. I don't get it.
Well, I mean, we've seen a lot of the BWI, or we will on this show anyway, as I'm told. Later on
As you're
tonight,
told, you booked it.
Well, later on tonight, I was told that there was going to be a sit-down segment with Rob and your Olympic hero Kurt Angle, but there's been a lot of words exchanged between these two, as Edge looking to end this one right off the bat. A lot of words exchanged between these two. I'm under the impression that both of them brought backup with them. So we'll have to see what transpires later on tonight when that sit-down discussion happens between Rob of the BWI and Kurt Angle, our
Edge
Olympic
and
hero.
Christian, 2 competitors who we have seen on AEW recently.
I guess you're right. I mean, I guess Edge is on AEW if we're gonna call that guy Edge. No hate, but you know.
What do you want from me?
No, I'm not saying no hate on you. I'm saying no hate on Adam Copeland, who may have needed to hang it up last year.
1, 2.
Rush Rivera said no.
Bro, Rush was saying no so fast.
He was like, no, don't count it. Don't count Earl.
No. JT getting knocked down by Edge now.
Rush Rivera's like, tag, please.
We did most recently on Sunday, right before Tidal Wave. We prepared. What was on in the locker room? The AEW All In. Oh my God, Earl!
Earl
sending
took down
Christian flying.
and took out Edge there as well.
I think Earl is on the Proving Grounds side tonight.
Earl is not as slow-witted as we once believed.
Edge getting thrown around.
Stone Cold Stunner there by Rush Rivera. I thought
Oh
he was
my
going
God.
for the cover.
Rush talking
There we go.
smack
1,
to Edge.
2. Oh, look at this. And the AI in the game doesn't run in as soon as a pin happens in a tag team match. Good times, man.
I know, right? What other praises do you have for this game?
Lots of weapons, lots of arenas to explore. It's an open world game, basically.
Yeah.
You just gotta wait for it to load.
Edge waiting to see what's going on between Christian and Rush Rivera here. Christian
Rush
now
Rivera
taking...
gave the finger. What is Christian doing? You're gonna get disqualified.
Listen, before the Triple F special aired, in the back we had a conversation with all of our competitors stating, "Hey, this is Triple F. Some of you guys might not be used to this. This is extreme over here."
Yeah,
talking more smack to Christian.
And he might
it made Rush really want to bring out his inner Stone Cold McHale here tonight.
I was wrong, I guess. I guess the tag team AI does just run in and try to break up the pin. But
well, that was farther away.
Yeah.
I think your point still stands because they were so close.
Maybe Christian just don't give a fuck about Edge.
On this side.
Face
Rush,
lock.
look at this tying up Christian, the leg and the face.
Double submissions on the two dudes with attitude from Canada.
This is nice, McHale. We have Triple F with Triple F rules. Triple F stage.
Triple F does rule. I agree. Steel
Beating
chair
him
there.
with the chair.
On the floor! That's Rush Rivera.
Rush went all out tonight for Shock Wrestling's next big thing Triple F special.
Christian is busted open, making the tag to Edge. Yeah, get that shit checked out, Jay.
Christian arguing with Earl now. Edge tying up. No, Rush Rivera able to quickly get out of it. He is a fast competitor.
Stone Cold.
That's right. Just taking down Edge here tonight, tagging in JT. It's JT's time. Let's see what he's got here against Edge.
Second finisher on Edge. Oh, and Edge was able to counter.
Earl.
Edge just took two finishers and then immediately had a counter.
That's what happens when
arcade-style gameplay, folks.
Or the fact that I can't adjust anything from the old game, right?
Yeah.
Where it's like, damn. Just... Oh! Rush, though. Trying to break up what's going on between Edge and JT. Edge sending Rush to the corner. You just recently watched All In.
Yeah.
I heard a rumor that McHale said he enjoyed it.
I did enjoy it. I don't know who the person who decided I just don't like AEW at all is. I don't like Tony Khan. And I think that he has such a distinctive style to when he has his hand on something that you can fucking smell it. Like,
yeah.
You just like, oh, I know Tony.
He's got a smelly hand.
Yeah, well, no, that's not what I just mean. Like, you could tell when, like,
I feel it.
Something is as like that's so Tony Khan, like you say that's so Vince Russo. Like, obviously nobody else came up with that besides the guy who comes up with stupid shit all the time. And that's how I felt about not a lot. I felt on the show. I felt that Britt Baker Mercedes Moné match not that great. But, I mean, on a show...
I didn't like... Dude, I watched that whole one, too. I was editing it while we were watching.
It says a lot, and this is the meanest thing I'll say about All In. It says a lot when you have Nigel McGuinness wrestling guys on your show without touching the mid part of his body. And the biggest carry job on the show is Britt Baker.
Christian with the pin here tonight.
Yes, congratulations to Edge and Christian. Sorry, I just had to really insult Britt Baker for a second. That match was not good.
I was a fan of Britt Baker, but
up
yeah,
until
I agree.
That
match, that was...
Dude, she's talking about other people sandbagging her. Bitch, it might have been you!
I was upset about that I didn't get to watch the Willow Statlander match.
I enjoyed Willow I really enjoyed Toni Storm versus Mariah May.
Yes, of course, another match I missed live. Ugh. We move on here tonight.
The ladies came out swinging.
What the hell is this that I'm reading, McHale?
What? Ladies and gentlemen, I was contacted by Mr. Theodore Long who is involved in our 100 or 1K subscriber live stream. And we have a very special match. It's the White Boy Challenge. Rodney Mack is going to be out here facing off against infamous White Boy, Andre Pinning Roberts. And Andre has 5 minutes to pin the Big Mac, or else he loses the White Boy Challenge. You know him, you love him. It's Rodney Mack, the Mac Militant.
Can you explain what the White Boy Challenge was back in the day?
Yeah, so Teddy Long would come out and say it's the White Boy Challenge. Rodney Mack is here. And if any white boys in the back want to come out and challenge him, you got 5 minutes to win the match. And if you beat Rodney Mack in 5 minutes, I guess you're not a white boy. But we'll see. We'll see.
Were there any ones that you watched back in the day that stood out to you?
No, I do not recall. I felt like Rodney Mack was pretty dominant in the White Boy Challenge, which is why Andre should be a little nervous here. He is out here without the aid of Theodore Long, but that may not be a factor at all if the match only goes less than 5 minutes. Andre, one of Shock Wrestling's most infamous competitors. I'm not surprised he heard the words White Boy Challenge and was like, I'm up for it.
It's my time.
That sounds perfect for me. Here he is.
Was Teddy Long not in this game?
Teddy Long was not, but his picture is. And his music. Rodney Mack comes out to his whole fucking entrance. But Teddy Long not in the game. He will be in the game, though, in a few weeks when we move on to our 1K subscriber live stream. We're going to be playing WWE SmackDown vs. Raw 2006 Season Mode, the SmackDown brand story. Who ran over Teddy Long? You're not going to want to miss it. If you had fun on our last stream, you'll definitely have fun on this one. I had a blast on our last stream, and I'm looking forward even more to this one. This is that story in Season Mode is very dear to my heart. I was actually talking to my dad about it on the phone today.
Oh,
but
yeah?
The White Boy Challenge has begun as Andre tried to outsmart Rodney Mack, took out the referee as well. So, folks, in the corner of the screen, you can see the White Boy timer. That'll determine if Andre's a white boy or not. Again, he has to defeat Rodney Mack within 5 minutes. If it goes over 5 minutes, then it doesn't count. Referee got knocked silly there. He was staring directly into the camera. But Andre, the white boy cannot pick him up.
Andre only recently started reappearing on Friday Night Strike.
Yeah, he was in rehab.
Again. No, after that.
Oh.
He was kind of hiding.
Yeah, you could say he relapsed. He took another 28-day trip to the big White House with the nice yard.
He's back, and to my knowledge, he said that this Friday expect some big things. And as your general manager of Friday Night Strike, I say listen to him.
Yeah, I mean, if Andre was on AEW, you'd hear Taz go, "Rippy Socks Jones over here."
Look at this guy.
Hitting the yam bags. Smacking away the hands of the Mac Militant. All right, Andre has got to wrap it up. He is... he just got shit canned.
He flopped around, selling like The Rock tonight. Jeez, please help. Running away from Rodney Mack here on Triple F Special.
Folks, leave a comment if you remember watching Rodney Mack in WWE. I'm very interested because
I don't know who this is.
I learned about him from this game and then learned who he was later. Powerbomb here by the Mac Militant cover. Might be sending him home early. No.
Andre trying to resist.
He's running away.
He could.
The White Boy Challenge might be too much for him as we saw the Randy Orton package scoop slam. 2. This might be it. No, Rodney Mack getting out of it. I guess Rodney Mack recently showed back up on NWA.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, I mean, they'll take anybody who they can get over there. Cover.
Yeah, apparently.
2.
Two.
This is it.
3.
No.
Oh! What?
You saw that too, right?
I saw that too, right?
Andre is not a white boy, folks, but the ref didn't see it, and the rules state the referee's decision is final.
Cheating. Roll up.
Two. We could see another one here. The second time.
All right, this is giving me flashbacks to our normal Shock Wrestling shows with the rep here tonight.
Bulldog.
Well, it's not Earl. Who is it?
I think it's Mike Chioda. I'm baffled here, folks.
Mike.
The White Boy Challenge should be over, but the referee seems to be enjoying Rodney Mack dishing out the punishment.
Please.
Oh, and Andre just couldn't take it, and he gave up.
Andre gives up the White Boy Challenge here tonight.
I mean, we saw it twice, folks. We saw those 2 roll-ups, but in the referee's eyes, Andre pinning Roberts is a certified white boy. The ref's like, I'm sorry, you lost the White Boy Challenge. You're a white boy. You can just stay down.
Damn it. He tried his best, but Rodney Mack has won here on the Triple F Next Big Thing pay-per-view.
Folks, let us know if Triple F returns. Do you want to see somebody else take the White Boy Challenge?
Who's
should
next
it be?
on the list?
Dog.
Alrighty, we're moving on tonight, though. Rob and Kurt's interview.
Yes,
McHale.
Rob and Kurt Angle are set to sit down backstage, and it looks like we could see your Olympic hero Kurt Angle has brought along none other than his contemporaries, Team Angle, Shelton Benjamin, and Charlie Haas. And it looks like Davo and Chopper happy. It
Oh my
doesn't
God!
look like it. The time-tested battle between the Brits and Americans rages on. And the SmackDown referee...
BWI. This is only the second time the full theme song will end up playing in Shock Wrestling.
And
it played last week.
In the arena as the referee is out cold.
Referee trying to stop the situation. Everything seems to have gone to chaos backstage.
Dude, this video game having a VHS.
A video game reference?
No, it has a
Oh,
VHS.
it's a VHS tape?
And a VCR on the... I'm like shocked. That was current technology when this was out. And they added a plug on the wall.
Well, duh. Look at this. Chaos erupting. Rob going after Shelton Benjamin as Kurt Angle goes after... I don't know who that is.
Kurt Angle is taking on Davo.
Oh, it's Dave. Oh, it is Davo.
Kurt Angle went after the guy with the most similar gear.
I love the gear you made for them, McHale.
What? Davo is...
Chopper and Davo.
Chopper is wearing what he normally wears. Davo has his singlet on, looking for a roll-up on Shelton there. I wouldn't go messing with Shelton, even back here in 2003.
Rob's running away.
Yeah, Rob is trying to... I think he's trying to exit.
You handle them, boys.
Rob is just trying to figure out a way to turn this back into a sit-down discussion. Charlie Haas got hit with the punching bag there.
I didn't know that moves. And then is that a Goldberg poster?
The Goldberg poster, there's a back.
Yo, the wall breaks!
The wall breaks. We could see it give way here. Chopper
and there's
Kurt
a
Angle.
bathroom back here. This is chaos on SmackDown.
That's what. There's a lot we have left to explore, folks. You got to let us know you want to see another Triple F special, another season, whatever, another special. We can bring it back. Do Christmas. Triple F Christmas.
I can't believe the wall breaks. That's so cool.
Cover here by Kurt Angle on Davo, but it didn't connect. Kurt Angle looks so shiny.
Down. He does. His bald head is really... Oh my god, yeah, his whole body.
Dude, it's Shelton.
So Shelton and Charlie. Look at them.
Dude, Charlie
They look
Haas,
more rubber than our created characters.
I saw a crazy clip of Charlie Haas recently where Chavo and Eddie accidentally dropped him like on his neck in a very... The move looked very cool, but Charlie Haas lands on his neck quite violently. And you can see that back in those days, SmackDown was pre-taped, so they make a cut. You can see that it was like they edited out a lot of the match. And apparently, like, nothing happened. He just got, like, knocked silly, but the spot is very crazy. Yeah, back in the day, those guys, that generation of SmackDown, probably some of the toughest dudes to ever set foot in a wrestling ring. You got Rock, Kurt, Undertaker, Eddie Guerrero, even Benjamin and Haas. Dudes are not to be fucked with. Some of the most accomplished amateur wrestlers that ever set foot in WWE. Chopper
clothesline,
bringing the
though.
fight to Shelton, yeah.
Charlie and Davo going after, tying
with the
up
Boston
Davo.
Crab. And Rob and Kurt Angle back to business. Looks like, but Rob kind of got involved with what's going on with Chopper and Shelton here. Rob, brutal suplex. Chopper delivering the elbow. This is. Folks,
Where is this? Downstairs?
This was the training room. This was supposed to be a civilized conversation. Rob and Kurt Angle were going to watch some of the matches back and discuss their strategy, but it looks like that was not happening. It looks like the BWI talks trash, and the Americans were done listening.
They're sick of it.
Team Angle had to step in and throw down. Wait. What's going on here? Chopper.
Throw down.
Chopper with the back body drop on Shelton Benjamin, and he's going
Rob
for the cover.
finally
That might
going
be it.
after Kurt.
2,
Uh-oh.
3, and that
Chopper. Unbelievable.
for now, the war has been settled. The British coming out victorious against Team Angle. Wow. What chaos here.
So what does this mean moving forward for the BWI? We need to stop them, McHale.
Well,
over on Friday Night Strike and Monday Night Call.
we just saw them beat up Kurt Angle, so they're pretty tough.
Yeah. I don't know how we're going to be able to cause any resiliency from that.
This is not looking good, but folks, things might have just gone from bad to worse, because right now I'm being told that this match has implications for the future of Triple F. But it's Gene Simmons,
Oh
the
my
Demon,
God.
against Stone Cold Steve Austin, who will be joining us in the commentary booth momentarily. But these two are taking it backstage. This is Falls Count Anywhere, and I do mean anywhere.
Gene going after Stone Cold, unable to do it. Gene, former Blockbuster champion, used to be the longest reigning Blockbuster champion here in the Shock Wrestling universe, but has since fallen from grace ever since Kiss retired. Does Kiss need to be on tour for him to have the power? We don't know. Stone Cold trying to take him down here tonight.
Stone Cold,
big
of course,
punch.
been a huge part of Triple F since the beginning. He's been very instrumental behind the scenes at making this happen. Stone Cold's just a guy, he loves wrestling. He sits and talks to the Shock wrestlers all the time after the shows. But, they're...
Gene getting confused here against Stone Cold Steve Austin.
He's looking for an exit there, but I think that maybe the door was locked.
Trying to leave the room. The door is locked though.
Kicks to the gut of Stone Cold. Anything to get him away.
What's your favorite Kiss song?
My favorite Kiss song is God Gave Rock and Roll to You, 2.
Yeah.
Oh, and
There you go.
Gene got the doors open as he exits out. Oh, boy.
Oh.
Gene
is driving?
I hope he's forklift certified.
Oh my god. Gene has stolen the forklift. As you can see, he's in the parking garage running over the ref, running over Stone Cold.
He's getting out of the forklift. Big boot to the face of Stone Cold. This is utter madness, folks.
We just saw a car spot on Monday Night Raw.
I think
for the first time in a long while.
I think Gene Simmons driving the forklift really, it might have...
Oh! Throwing the
box
box
at
at
Stone
Cold! Get off that thing!
Stone
Throwing
Cold.
him away!
You ain't forklift certified, goddammit.
Gene, you bastard!
I'm
Throwing
surprised.
Stone Cold over to the corner, trying to touch the diamond. There you go.
Oh, and he's walking away again.
Gene
What happened
always
here?
looks his best in Triple F. They're outside now, McHale.
Taking it outside.
Uh-oh. Punching Stone Cold Steve Austin. Wants to get back to the beer inside.
Yeah.
Got to get back to the commentary.
He just told him, I got commentary after this. You better not make me take long.
I don't need to walk up 3 flights of stairs, you son of a bitch.
And now,
Now, I believe
Oh!
there's a fountain out here.
Yes.
Oh!
There is a fountain. It's if Stone Cold wanted to recreate the intro to Friends, he could. With the yeah, there it is. I'll be there for you.
Sending Gene into the fountain.
If you'll be there for Stone Cold,
I'll be there for you. Big hits here by Stone Cold. Yeah, there you go. Bring him back to the fountain. Try to wash the makeup off Gene.
This was kind of what it was like staying at the downtown Marriott WrestleMania weekend. You'd look outside and it was just like
The lighting reminds me of the end of day 1 in the WrestleMania vlog video of you.
Yeah.
The lighting reminds me of when you guys are walking back.
This definitely seems like Philly to me. I don't know. The way it's like a city setup, but it's like you look around and you're like, oh, there's not that many people around. I'm scared.
It's dark outside.
Yeah, well, that's what Philly gets really scary. And I watched Adam walk off into the night getting insomnia cookies, and then he came back before my dad, who went across the street.
Were you just paranoid whole time?
Yeah, my dad walked away, and I was like, all right, see you later. And he's like, I'm just getting a cinnamon roll. And then Adam, who walked like 3 blocks, came back before him.
You're acting like they're the ghost of Christmas future,
Yeah.
Christmas past, just fading into the darkness.
I didn't know what was
I hope
gonna
they
happen.
come back.
My night was going to go very differently depending on who came back to the room first. Suplex.
It's funny because the next day, when you start the vlog, it's you going, I don't know where Adam is. I need to complain about the bathroom facility.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, look at that green-ass water.
Yeah, filthy water. It looks like the color of a fucking dollar bill.
Dollar bill, y'all.
Would you drink that? Would you? It would taste like pennies. It would.
It looks like Slimeade, actually.
Stunner by Stone Cold Steve Austin. And he
beating up the former Blockbuster champion who has fallen from grace. Former Kiss superstar. Now, I believe this might be all wrong information, McHale, but I believe the Kiss shit that's supposed to be starting this year is going to kickstart my theory of what's going to happen.
What, they're going to get back
I believe
together?
there's supposed to be a biopic, and I think that the biopic's going to be successful, and it's going to make them go back together, and they're going to do a new reunion tour.
Or Paul can perform with Little Kiss.
Why would that be your solution?
I don't know, because they probably have more energy. Oh, God.
Listen, Scary Fox always had me and Scary Fox used to talk about this. There was this theory that we had that why wouldn't Kiss just be generational? You know, it'd still be Kiss. It's Daft Punk cover bands are just Daft Punk.
Yeah,
you know,
I guess they could introduce like a new Kiss character. That would kind of be cool.
Like, you're already there practically.
Yeah.
Paul and Gene still exist, but to me, I don't even say new character. Keep the 4 characters, just replace the band members, but continue being Kiss.
Yeah, okay.
Make it a generational thing. Shock Wrestling should live on after Ace and myself are gone.
Yeah.
Right?
Dude, our children
it's
running
kinda...
Shock Wrestling is gonna be crazy. Stone Cold did not like that slap from Gene.
You son of a bitch! You don't smack me! My mom likes the Stone Cold Steve Austin videos on Instagram.
What, of him with his cat?
Yeah.
I've began speaking to Seymour like that, and now we're cat sitting my girlfriend's mom's cat, and I've been calling her my IC champ.
My IC champ.
That's my heavyweight, my IC.
Is that what he
Yeah, he said that about his 2 cats. Uh-oh. Gene,
oh no, Gene.
Tombstone pile driver busting open the Texas rattlesnake. He's gonna be bleeding all over.
You know I hate them goddamn pile drivers. I don't like taking those.
Stone Cold kick to the gut.
You son of a bitch. Big punches here by Stone
Kick
Cold.
to the
Stomps
face.
to the
This
chest.
is
Gene.
This is getting to be a heated battle between these two. This could be a blood feud. What?
Listen, I like classic rock, but I can't stand Kiss. Kiss fucking sucks. I like the.
I wonder what classic rock.
I like the Wiggles.
No, I feel like Stone Cold's definitely listening to some Bob Seger.
Oh my God!
Oh, choke slam. That might be it.
1,
2,
2,
3.
Son of a bitch.
The demon
Son of a bitch.
defeats the rattlesnake. Gene
Could
Simmons.
it be Gene's time to return to Shock Wrestling? Who knows, folks?
That was quite an impressive showing. Congratulations.
Devilon has not appeared for quite a while in Shock Wrestling, and he is the one who took down Gene's reign. So, McHale, it's time for our main event, though.
I'm stepping out of the booth, folks. I could hear old Stone Cold bringing his old boots up the stairs. So I'm going to step out, and he will step in as I make my way to the ring.
Tonight's main event, we will talk to you again after the show, McHale, but the main event is McHale, your Triple F champion, versus Mooch versus Adam.
And you know, these three cats about to throw down his meal, Stone Cold. How you doing, Java Hollywood?
Hello, Mr. Cole. Now, I haven't been in the booth with you for a while. The last time I actually had talked to you was before you sang the national anthem at 4th of July's Fight Night pay-per-view.
Yeah, and I want to say thank you to all the Stone Cold fans out there who supported old Stone Cold to sing the national anthem. My pipes ain't what they used to be. I didn't know if I had it in me, but I got through that damn cat. That national anthem. I was nervous as hell as Adam hits Mooch with the super kick.
Mooch goes down. Yes, tonight is a battle between all former friends. Mooch hasn't been able to be very friendly with the Clique ever since the Clique broke up, but Mooch moved over to Monday Night Raw. I know that Mooch and the Clique are on better terms now, but Mooch is still over on the other brand. Meanwhile, Adam, while the prophecy seems to be falling apart, he does still seem completely overtaken by the dark side and evil. McHale has been dealing with Adam over the past few months in the Shock Wrestling universe. This opportunity for Mooch tonight was a chance for McHale and Mooch to go after Adam themselves, but the Triple F title had to be on the line for the pay-per-view.
You gotta
so
be
McHale
wondering.
made the ultimate sacrifice.
You gotta wonder what's going through a cat like McHale's head, because you know he's a damn son of a bitch. He does anything he can to win the match. Why would he put himself in the position? Two former friends of his that he has to defend the title against.
Mooch standing and watching Adam go after McHale. Look at Adam, the evilness of this
Super
guy.
kick there.
Just immediately going back and forth between Mooch and McHale with no mercy here tonight.
Two.
Two.
No, we almost saw a new Triple F champion. What a mistake it would be for McHale to spend all this time fighting for Triple F to come back only to lose his title in the main event of a show he spent a whole year talking shit about, saying it was coming.
Out. Listen, we thought it was going to come back last month, Stone Cold, but it did not. And when McHale retained his championship against FN this past weekend at Tidal Wave, he was able to announce alongside with me the Triple F special tonight that you oh so lovingly put your hands on.
Well, yeah, you know, I wouldn't miss Triple F for the world. You look at me right now, I'm bleeding all over the goddamn booth.
Yeah, I see that. Do you need a towel? Like,
Let me get that.
Go buy the medic, or
Old Stone Cold don't do that. And it's
Adam getting thrown into the corner.
The bleeding ain't that bad. I just had a couple beers, so my blood's a little thinner.
Jeez. As the table is still in the ring, Adam lying on the ground while McHale and Mooch go after each other. Mooch trying to tie up McHale here. It would be amazing to see the PWF champion Mooch not only maintain his PWF championship from this past weekend, but also become the new Triple F champion. Grabbing the table, blocking McHale now. McHale throwing him into the corner, back and forth.
Somebody better use that damn table. It's gonna be like what's the gun on the mantle? The Tchaikovsky's table.
Yes, Stone Cold.
Tchaikovsky's table. Cover here by Adam.
As Adam goes after... No, McHale lifting up Adam. These two have
He hit him
feuded
with the
over
damn
months.
attitude adjustment.
That's your goddamn right. McHale, who has seemingly been a hero to some over the past few months.
He's
here at
always been a hero to
ShockWrestling.
me. What?
Mooch choking out McHale. Adam using the chair to his advantage,
Mooch
making
busted
Mooch
open.
bleed,
Just
throwing
like
the chair
Texas
at Mooch.
rattlesnake.
Yeah, this is not looking good for them, Stone Cold. Who do you think is going to win in tonight's matchup? Are you hoping your boy McHale retains the championship?
I'd like to see McHale retain the title here, kick off a proper era of Triple F, defend the title at Triple F events. But we'll have to see. It could be a whole new thing here, Cat. It is the next big thing. It is something crazy could happen tonight. But we'll have to. He cannot pick up Mooch. I'm getting distracted here.
Look at little Timmy freaking out for McHale as Adam super kicks him. Mooch
He's
takes
busted
down
open.
Adam though.
Everybody's bleeding. Except for Adam.
Except for Adam, yes. The man on the dark side. Oh! That was a cool move. Little Timmy
Let's see, cover
screaming
here.
to
No.
McHale to get up. This is an intense matchup. McHale needs to retain that championship at all costs.
That sumbitch McHale beating him with the table.
Mooch might be a little annoyed with McHale for setting up that PWF championship matchup that now Rod Kip will be going after Mooch currently for that.
Well, we'll have to
Unless
see Rod
Ace
Kip.
decides some other booking.
Rod Kip
gets
versus
the title
Mooch.
off of Mooch.
That'll be one hell of a match on Monday Night Call. But McHale with
Yes.
the cover, 1 count there.
Rolling away now. Adam versus Mooch. Mooch hasn't really gotten any shots at Adam over the past few months at ShockWrestling due to Mooch being on Monday Night Call while Adam and McHale are on Friday Night Strike. A cover
2.
here by McHale.
3. That's it. He returned the damn title. Ice
You're
cold.
goddamn
Ice
right.
cold. Ice cold.
Lil Timmy is freaking out for McHale to retain the title. Now, that was a smart move. It was getting dangerous in that ring with Adam. McHale saw the opportunity of Adam lying on the ground and took it and took down Mooch to retain the Triple F Championship at the next big thing pay-per-view tonight. Congratulations, McHale.
Folks, it's been one hell of a pay-per-view. The next big thing. Thank you for joining us. If you want more Triple F, if you want more Stone Cold with Johnny Vaught Hollywood, leave us a comment, leave us a like, follow us on all the damn social medias. Let us know. Tell Ace, say you want more of that damn sumbitch, that Triple F. Oh.
Big thing tonight as McHale rejoins me in the booth.
Oh, well, I knew that was going to happen, but John, this happened. The next big thing happened. Triple F
The next big thing
is back. And I'll say,
congratulations on your win.
oh, well, you know, I won the Triple F title again. That means we do another.
Oh, you
Triple
settle
F.
down over there. Don't listen. We got
Coming
busy
soon.
times ahead of us. Me and McHale not only hosted this previous Monday Night Call, but of course, if you joined us here tonight, that's not all. We still have Friday Night Strike later on this week with McHale and myself in the booth. Thank you all for joining us for the Triple F, the next big thing pay-per-view tonight.
Like, comment, subscribe, let us know. Anything helps. I'm begging for donations. But we are 1,000 deep and strong, and we would love for you to join us. We do new wrestling video game content every Monday and Friday at least, and we got some more stuff cooking. So thank you guys for tuning in. Triple F has been a passion project of mine, and we're so happy that you joined us for it.
Thank you all for watching. Good night, everybody.